First, I'd like to say that I'm happy Hammondsport has given us the chance for this kind of a graduation. I was worried that I'd get my diploma in PDF form if the coronavirus got any worse. I never thought I'd have to give my speech about the class of 2020 in this way, but I'm happy that I'm the one to be able to talk about one of the most unique graduating classes ever. I'll start with a quote from Nelson Mandela. He said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." To me, this is most powerful right now as we continue to see people fighting for a better world. We've seen change happening our whole lives, but sometimes the world changes before you're ready, and that's where we come in. At our birth, the world was already going through a huge change after 9/11, and at our graduation, the world is at the cusp of yet another big change. This is why the class of 2020 is so unique. We all remember being the guinea pigs for school technology and learning how to use iPads, and not to mention working hard to change from pen and paper to working on computers. We've persevered through lots of challenges and still achieved success. And what about these last few months? The most important year of high school, with finishing our education strong, finding a college, finding a job, or meeting with military recruiters, and it's all been put on hold. Luckily, that doesn't matter for us. We did everything that every other class before us has done, but with so many new and different challenges. The world that we have grown up in has provided us with a unique education, so no matter what we end up doing next year and into the future, we're ready. As we take the time to celebrate today, we should all remember that this change is very important and good for us. The class of 2020 is not afraid to branch out, find people with similar values, and work hard to find success in our lives. No matter where we end up, we're a special class that has been set up perfectly to make a big impact on many lives, but we've already made such a big impact on each other. I wish all the best to my classmates and continued success. So now I introduce the Hammondsport class of 2020. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for celebrating this achievement with us. For me, this day is filled with a lot of emotions: excitement, fear, anticipation, sadness, many of the same feelings I had on my first day at Hammondsport in September 2008. Both times I was comforted by my peers and the faculty that surrounded me. Since then, I have developed relationships and grown with these individuals. During my time at Hammondsport, I have not only learned academic lessons, but many life lessons as well. Today, I would like to share some of them with you. Attending a small school such as Hammondsport allows you to develop relationships with many of your teachers and learn their different perspectives. Although all of my teachers have impacted me in some way, I would like to point out a few that helped me to become more well-rounded. First, thank you, Mr. Durr. You offer a helping hand to anyone in need and always do your best to give us the support to succeed. You taught me that a little kindness and compassion can make a real difference in someone's life. Next, thank you, Mr. Wisniewski. You were my first track coach and helped me to find my strengths and to build my confidence as an athlete. You instilled the power of a good work ethic and determination onto me. Next, thank you, Dr. Satterfield. You not only taught me the history of the world, but that I should always stand up for what I believe in, even if it is not what others want to hear. Finally, I would like to thank our class advisors, Mr. and Mrs. Patak. You have helped us through every event along the way, and you taught me that things may not always go as planned, but you just have to take one challenge at a time and work together to figure it out. Our small school environment cultivated these relationships and the lessons for life. The small class sizes in Hammondsport allow everyone to get to know each other on a more personal level. As I reflected on our time together as a class, I realized that we have all had accomplishments, both as individuals and together. Many of us have commented on how we always seem to get the short end of the stick. For example, we have had to navigate our way through new activities or events that have never been done before. Each time, we worked together and figured it out. Most recently, we fought to show our individuality and decorate our graduation caps. With help from almost everyone, we were able to create a new opportunity for not only our class, but hopefully future classes as well. Of course, I must mention that we are the first group of students in over 100 years to graduate during a global pandemic. We navigated our way through online schooling and took anything thrown at us in stride. This is only the start of our achievements here at Hammondsport. I know that as we go our separate ways, each one of us will continue to make great accomplishments. But I am proud of the ones we have made thus far. In addition to the accomplishments we have made, I have also created amazing memories that I will cherish for the rest of my life. Thank you to Seth and Thomas for ensuring that Mrs. Patak was never able to begin biolab on time, but always making sure we laughed. My time with you showed me the importance of loosening up and having some fun. The volunteer opportunities throughout the years showed me that helping your community is fun, and it also gives everyone a sense of accomplishment. The majority of my favorite memories include sporting events. During many of our volleyball games, both home and away, there were numerous members of both the school and community that supported us. I know this isn't just the case for volleyball games, but many other sporting events here at Hammondsport. These events showed me that small communities are constantly able to support each other. I would like to end with some words of advice for future classes. Cherish every good moment and learn from the bad ones. Your time at Hammondsport goes really fast. Who knew that ours would be cut short and our last day of school would be Friday, March 13th? Appreciate our small community and what it provides for us. I know not all of us have loved every aspect of it, but the pros definitely outweigh the cons. Now, as we go on different paths, I know that these experiences have given each one of us the knowledge to succeed in anything we choose. Thank you everyone for supporting us throughout the years and for celebrating with us today.
I would like to start off by saying thank you to everybody for coming. I, too, do not like living through a global crisis, but I think we're making it work. Thank you to the teachers, friends, and family who gave me the motivation, knowledge, and care that we needed to grow into great students here at Hammondsport. As the valedictorian, it is my job to give a speech about the future. The only problem with that is that the future is uncertain. As my classmates can tell you, I've tried most every way of determining my own future, from tarot cards to astrology to palm readings. I've done research on every method, presenting what I found to Dr. Satterfield and the rest of the professional presentation class. And what I discovered is that none of the methods give you a definitive answer. But I think that's what makes the future so exciting. Now, I'm not just going to stand here and try to induce an existential crisis upon each of you while talking about the unpredictability of the future. In fact, I believe that the class of 2020 has nothing to worry about. The key to navigating this uncertainty, in my opinion, is kindness. Kindness is the tool with which we can create compassion and order out of the chaos of the world. My classmates have shown so much kindness to me and the rest of the students at Hammondsport Central School that I'm sure that they can make the use of this tool throughout the rest of their education experience. It's a cliche, but I really believe that it is the small actions that are the most important for spreading kindness in the world. CJ saying hi to me every day in the hallway, Aubrey giving out pieces of her artwork, and Julia being ready to answer my questions about homework at any hour of the day. Julia, I truly would have failed out in 9th grade without your organizational skills. Small actions like these ones are what make every day wonderful. One thing that I love about Hammondsport is that you can feel the sense of community when you walk into a classroom. At larger schools, people are usually divided into cliques. Students don't really interact with those outside of their group of friends. A small school does not really allow for this. While there are, of course, friend circles, students learn to communicate with those around them, no matter who it may be. In the student lounge, for example, people get to interact with others from different grade levels and groups of friends who they would normally not speak with. While Mr. Rounds may get annoyed that he has to frequently tell us to keep the noise level down, I think it is a great portrayal of the kinship that students feel with one another. I hope that the class of 2020 continues to form connections with those around them and is able to see the different ideas, opinions, and stories of people from all around the world. It seems scary to leave our small town and go to a place where we may not know anyone. But dealing with new people is like dealing with daddy long-legged spiders in your house. They're as afraid of you as you are of them. A strange analogy, but I'm pretty sure that it works. We are able to bring a piece of our hometown and our sense of community with us everywhere that we go. I am confident about my future because there will always be kind people like the ones that I met at Hammondsport to make me feel comfortable wherever I go. I know that my classmates will be able to form the same connections with others. So maybe the future isn't so uncertain. I am certain that kindness will allow us to connect with others in a way that we never have before. I am certain that friendship and love will be present no matter where we go. And I am certain that the class of 2020 has what it takes to create the future that they desire. Thank you.
Michael Beam Jr., Regents with Advanced Designation. Travis Beers, Regents. Julia Bennett, Regents with Advanced Designation, Mastery in Science. Faith Bray, Regents. Mariah Bray, Regents with Advanced Designation. Aubrey Cole, Regents with Advanced Designation. Stacy Conger, Regents. Chelsea Curry, Regents with Advanced Designation. Julia Marie Faulkner, Regents. Jillian Flynn, Regents. Angela Gonzo, Certificate of Attendance and Appreciation. Charles Hill Jr., Regents. Thomas Presley, Regents with Advanced Designation. Ryan Lawrence, Regents in Career and Technical Endorsement. Matthew Joseph Lyle, Regents. Ian McDonald, Regents. Seth Madigan, Regents with Advanced Designation. Austin John Stanley Meade, Regents. Annalise Morgan, Regents. Amanda O'Donnell, Regents with Advanced Designation. Aaliyah Ordway, Regents. Brianna Pratt, Regents. Gavin Ruddy, Regents with Advanced Designation Honors, Mastery in Science, Mastery in Math. Emma Olivia Thompson, Regents with Advanced Designation. Owen Tones, Regents with advanced designation, Mastery in Science. Hannah Van Alstein, Regents with advanced designation. Hannah Webster, Regents. Aaliyah Raitt, Regents. Madison Wright, Regents with advanced designation.
So we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. But when we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out, cause we're on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now, cause you don't have another day. Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. And I keep thinking of the night in June. I didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And it was me and you, and when we got real blue, stay at home talking on the telephone. And we would get so excited and we'd get so scared, laughing at ourselves, thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? Will we still remember everything we learned in school? Still be trying to break every single rule? Will little brainy Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can he ever find a job that won't interfere with routine? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. Will we think about tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end, and suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not
winning. It's like 25 the lives that you bust out of prison. Something's in the air, something's in the air. It's like that feeling when you're just about to kill it. Take your last shot, you know you're gonna hit it. Something's in the air, something's in the air. Whoa. Something big, I feel it happening out of my control. Pushing, pulling, and it's grabbing me. Feel it in my bones like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Something big, I feel it happening. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Something big. It's like that feeling when you're about to win the medal, and you work so hard that you knew you wouldn't settle. Hands are in the air, hands are in the air. When they hear you when you thought they wouldn't listen, it's like an anthem that the whole world's singing. Hands are in the air, hands are in the air. Whoa. Something big, I feel it happening out of my control. Pushing, pulling, and it's grabbing me. Feel it in my bones like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Something big, I feel it happening. Oh, whoa, whoa, something big. Whoa, yeah, yeah. If we stomp our feet, the ground will shake. If we clap our hands, the walls will break. Yo, so loud, won't forget our names, 'cause something big is happening. Something big, I feel it happening. Oh, something big. Take this spark and start a fire. Raise this up, we're feeling high. We can't tell something big is happening. Something big, I feel it happening out of my control. Pushing, pulling, and it's grabbing me. Feel it in my bones.